Hi everyone, Jessica here from Paper Ink Stamp and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are doing another haul video. So like I said in my previous haul video, there was two parcels that I was still waiting on. One of them was from Craftstash and yeah, I can't remember what the other one was called. Let me just check very quickly who it was from. I ordered a bunch of Nuvo drops and things like that from this company. So it was from Crafty Flair, so I will pop links to the products in the description box down below for you guys to check out. So first off we're going to be looking at the Craftstash order. So I've got some paper, I've got a magazine because it was a freebie, and I've got some dies. So let's start with the dies. So we've got two which aren't Creative Craft products, and then the other ones are. So first of all, I picked up this Crafter's Companion Beautiful Blossoms. So there's 6 stamps in here. This was in the sale. I can't remember how much it was, but I was just looking through their sale items and I thought this was really beautiful. So it's quite watercolour style, and I think this is going to look lovely to create, you know, fuller backgrounds. They've got sort of an example just here on the back, and I really loved how that looked, and I thought this would be a great, like I said, a great stamp to kind of have for those backgrounds. You can ink them in different colours and things like that. Then this one, this was in the sale as well actually. This is Elizabeth Craft Designs. This is called Your Day, and I really just loved this big stamp here. Your Day, Your Way. If I just grab, this is a DL sized card base here, just to show you how big this one stamp actually is. So you can see that's going to fill the majority of that page, which I absolutely love there. You have got this script Happy Birthday as well, which is a fantastic size, birthday wishes, and then you do have the other imagery there as well. So I really loved the sentiment and the font in that pack there. Then on to the Creative Craft products. Now a few weeks ago they had a deal on with their Creative Craft products, and it was mainly, well, it was with a lot of their dies, but it was mainly with their nesting dies. And I had a basket, and it was, because they were virtually half price, and I had a basket and it was about £165. It was supposed to be sort of double that price, and I'm so frustrated because I signed up for the Craft World Premium account and over on Craft World, and it gives you 10% off every single order you make with Craftstash. And my account, so I did it and my account hadn't updated, and then so I emailed customer services. By the time I kind of got a reply and things like that, the deal had ended. So literally I was going to buy like £165 worth of nesting dies because I do use them. I use them for my commissions and obviously in my videos and things. So I was really good, and I'm really reluctant to sort of buy them certainly at full price because they were half price. But I did get one nesting die that I'd had my eye on for absolutely ages now. So this is the DL Scalloped Edge die set. So there's 7 dies in here. So the largest one will fit your DL size card, virtually just a little bit smaller than the card bases. But I wanted this to go with my stitched edge, which I really do use all the time, but I really wanted to have the scalloped edge, so I got those ones. And then I got a couple of new products as well, which I've seen, which I really liked. This is the All Occasion DL backgrounds, and so I think there was 4. I did see it on the back. There you go, yeah, so there was 4 different designs that you can pick from. So you've got like a honeycomb, you've got sort of a more decorative sort of crisscross there. You've got this one was really lovely. They had an example of paper piece, so this is almost like a mosaic here, and then you've got this kind of trellis style diamond, that's what it's called, but it's kind of like a trellis. And again, so this has just got one. I bought this as a bundle with the embossing folder, but you can buy them separately. So this is going to be great for all sorts of backgrounds. You can use it on its own or with the embossing folder. And I think when you put the two together, I think the design sort of works together, I think. Obviously, I haven't taken these out of the packaging yet, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there you go. I think might be that way. Anyway, so they work together really, really nicely. So again, if I just bring back in, so that literally fits in there. So it's the exact size of a DL sized card. So you know, you're not going to want to, you can trim into it obviously, but you're not going to want to trim it down because you've got the cutting edge on the edge there. But then again, you have the embossing folder that goes with it. That's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, it does work with it as well. So I'm really excited to use that. Definitely going to be creating a video this month using this DL size. And as you've seen in my last haul video, I have restocked on my card bases, and that does include my DL sized card bases as well. So let's pop that back in there. And they've all got this new style packaging where they're in the envelopes, and I really like that as well. So yeah, and then we got the diamond 3D embossing folder. So this should etch more, it should be more detailed of a design that shows up. And then this one here, this is a bundle set. So this is the All Occasion DL background. This is a combo sentiments stamp set. So even though it says DL backgrounds, obviously you can use this on all different cards, but you do have some really, really big sentiments in here. Let me just take this band. So you've got the band again because they do come as a joint piece. So you've got tons of sentiments in here. Again, for my commission work and things like that, I thought it was going to work perfectly. And then the idea is you can use it with the coordinating dies. This is the combo sentiments die set. So in here you have 20 dies. I think this was about £15–16, something like that. But you get absolutely tons of dies in here. So first of all, you've got these sort of smaller pieces which are going to die cut your pieces. You've got the butterfly there, you've got the balloon, you've got your little flower down there, and then you've got your bumblebee. And then you have these all work together. So it's like mat and layering your pieces. So let me just make sure that I'm popping these together the right way. So yeah, we've got the scalloped on the outside, you know, so you can just use that on its own, or then you've got the piece that will go inside it. And again, then, you know, you can pop your sentiments in there. So you've got your bigger sentiments, but you've got it if you want a simple mat and layer as well for them. So you've got ovals in there, and then you've got two different sized ovals, so you can fit the sort of smaller sentiments in those ones. We have got, let's have a look here. Again, just sort of trying to put these together. So we've got this shape here, which again has got an outline. You've got a little bit of detailing going on there. And again, then you have that smaller version as well. We have got, again, I'm just trying to make sure to put these together as they're intended, certainly on the packaging anyway. So you've got lovely big rectangles. So again, you know, you've got big sentiments that you can pop into there. You have then got the smaller rectangle again with those corner details. We've got the hexagon, which has got that scalloped one on the inside as well. So, you know, again, you've got your sentiments put in. And then you've got a smaller hexagon as well. So again, you're getting tons of metal there for, you know, the price of it. So I'm always really impressed by how much you get and actually what you get within these packs. So I will leave links in the description box down below. Go and have a look at them. It is an affiliate link, so I get a small commission if you do use those links, and it doesn't cost you anything. The products aren't any more expensive. It just helps to support my channel. So that is, again, the All Occasions DL background, and that's the combo sentiments die set there. So absolutely loving that. And then onto the cardstock that I picked up. So let's do the magazine first. So when I purchased this, you had a free magazine that you could pick. It was a free Papercraft Essentials one. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna open this. So it looks like you're getting 2 magazines in here as well as the free gift. I might put this as part of a giveaway. because I don't necessarily use the free gifts that come with this particular magazine. So in here you get, this is called English Rose, and this is the special edition foiled paper pad, and you've got 115 elements in there, 52 foiled die cut toppers, 46 die cut toppers, 8 printed cardstock sheets, and 9 patterned papers. So we can have a look at that. We have this one here. This is A Year of Cards, volume 2. So this looks like it's just absolutely jam-packed with inspiration in here, lots of different styled cards. You've got Christmas cards in here as well. Absolutely perfect to have on hand if you need any inspiration. And again, then we've got the magazine. So we've got that there anyway. Again, I might have a look at that and either decide to pop it in a giveaway or to create something with that free gift. Then I picked up some of these. So this is the Craftstash Magnetic Storage Refill pack of 10. So the reason why I bought these is I need to do a new craft room tour video because everything is quite different now. But the reason is because I was keeping all of my nesting dies, all of the dies that I reach for virtually every single time I create a card was over in my regular storage, and I felt like I was always getting up and not always putting things away. So I've got just a shelf next to my desk, and I just picked up one of these plastic trays, and I've basically just been keeping all of my different shaped nesting dies in here. Most of them, or some of them, I have you put into little wallets and things. Obviously you can see that that is too big for that one, but some of them have already gone onto magnetic sheets. But there were some of them which pretty much these two, to be honest, but I decided just to redo most of them. Were just on the packaging, and you know, they were never sticking to the cardboard anymore, and they were just getting on my nerves, to be honest. So I decided to go with some magnetic sheets. I'm still going to keep it next to my desk. I'm still probably going to keep it in that tray, but I thought this might just make it easier. So I ordered these, but then I was tidying up my room, and I remembered that from the Card Maker of the Year competition, one of the prizes was a bunch of stuff from Chloe's Creative Cards, and one of it was, although there was one thing that actually never turned up, but I don't think I was really going to use it anyway, but it was the binder to go with this storage. So I had a pack of 3 of the envelopes, a pack of 3 of the square magnetic sheets, and then the square stamping sheets as well. I'm probably not ever going to use these stamping sheets, to be honest, but I thought, well, I can make use of these. Again, the actual binder itself didn't turn up, but I've just had it sat there. So I have moved these onto here. It's a shame because the magnetic sheets are only single-sided, but they did fit these, you know, big nesting dies on here. But I had actually purchased these, so I'm just going to open these to have a look at what they're like. Obviously they are much smaller in terms of size. They're about 6.5 inches. They're certainly a lot thinner, and you can buy a Craftstash binder to put these in, but again, I'm not sort of too worried about that. So let's just take a look. These dies are ones that I always reach for, but again, I mean, yeah, they're not going to fit. Let me just make some space. They're not going to fit these DL sized ones on here, but then again, it does feel like quite a strong magnet. And I think for these 10 sheets with the envelopes, I think they were £10 if I remember correctly, which I thought was a really, really good price for this type of thing. Yeah, I think they still are only sort of single sided. So it's still going to overhang, but it's just easier to kind of, it's just going to be easier to get to them. If I just move that to one side. So if I looked at something like these, so the Combo Sentiments die set, I'm not necessarily just going to use this exclusively with those stamps, but this is, if they fit, this is the kind of thing that I'd want to use this for. I kind of have everything. Yeah, I don't think this is going to fit everything on here. Okay, so we've actually got quite a bit of space left on that. Let's just pull these ones in a little bit. By putting them in like that, we have got quite a bit of space. And actually it feels like a stronger magnetic sheet for all of those dies. So I'm going to pop them on there, and then I might just, for the time being, tuck that. Just fold that over again, just so I know what the name of it is and things like that. I might just tuck that in the back there. Okay, so I just had a little play around. I have got 6 of these left, which is perfect, because if I've got anything else or I buy any more dies and things, and I've already got those there. So I've just popped my Hefty Doodle. These are the skinny circle frames. So I've got those on a magnetic sheet now, because these were actually in a wallet together. This is the Hefty Doodles stitched circle nesting dies. This again was already in packaging anyway, so that doesn't need to get moved out. Again, the hexagons in the stitched, the oval scallops, we have got the DL stitched, we have got the scalloped rectangles, and we have so our combo sentiments set as well in there, and that's just perfect. Again, I can change sort of the back of it, but it's perfect to have those there, and then it doesn't matter what sentiments I've got, you know, it doesn't have to be exclusively used with that die set. And then so these can just go back into this tray. So these smaller ones do actually fit really nicely in there. It is at the moment just these big Chloe ones, but again, why would I, you know, not use them if I've already got them? And these will then go in my storage with all my kind of extra pieces in there. And then onto the cardstock that I purchased. So basically I was looking, so what started this was I was looking for a watercolour cardstock. So I've been using the Sentimentally Yours, which I've really liked, but I struggled to actually find the watercolor card, and it was a smooth cardstock as well, which I really did like, or a hot press. Hot press is smooth, cold press is a texture, so watercolor texture. I'm just going to turn these lights on because it's just getting a little darker. So I came across the Creative Expressions. This is the watercolor card, pack of 20, A4. It doesn't say the GSM on it, so I'm going to have to give this a go, but it is slightly textured. I haven't been using a textured card for ages. I'm not a huge fan, I suppose, of that, because I don't do watercolouring where you want maybe that watercolor texture. I always just like having the smooth cardstock, and you can't really tell that it's watercolor card at that point. But definitely going to give this a go. If not, I'm going to either find a different watercolor card or see if I can have that find the Sentimentally Yours. I couldn't see it on Amazon, I don't think, and I couldn't see it on Craftstash. It might be that I check their own Sentimentally Yours' website and see what the delivery is like for that, because I did really love that cardstock. But we're going to give this a go. And then basically I started looking at the rest of Creative Expressions cardstock. This is the Foundations card. I had a look on their website and they have tons and tons of colours. Again, I bought this off of Craftstash. I want to say these were $5.99. It didn't work out too much different, because obviously don't forget this is a pack of 20. The Craft Perfect is a pack of 10, so it works out virtually the same. But I thought I would just pick up a few colours rather than going through the entire range and buying all of them. Because I've still got quite a bit of the Craft Perfect left over, I thought rather than just having cardstock that I'm not using, I would just pick a few colours that I felt like I didn't have in my Craft Perfect range. Much like I'm doing with anything that I'm transitioning over, like my Copic markers, I am just buying a little bit at a time. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colours. Coconut white, the cinnamon, so I'm lacking definitely browns, but they didn't have in stock the sort of deeper browns, but I am definitely missing browns from my current Craft Perfect range. Pumpkin, I didn't think would be this orange. It's almost like a highlighter in real life. But every time I was looking for sort of like the true orange colours, or you know, the browns and greys on Tonic Studios website, they just never had them in stock. So I've just not had them, and I've kind of gone without. So that's why I sort of picked up these colours. And then I got 3 colours of grey, you can see here. So we have got slate grey, stone and berry grey. So the last bit of my haul is from Crafty Flair. So I haven't ordered from this company before, but the reason why I placed an order with these guys is because they had the Nuvo Deluxe glue. This was the best deal that I found online because I am on my last bottle now. So they did a pack of 3 of these for $9.99. Normally one of these retails for about £5.50, so I thought that was a very good deal. So I actually picked up 3 packs of the 3, so I have 9 of these in total, so it's good to stock up if you do find a good deal. So we've got all of those there. And then I went a little bit nuts with the Nuvo products, so I picked up the rest of the collection of the vintage drops. I picked up some shimmer powders and some Nuvo crystal drops as well. So firstly I picked up, these are the Nuvo shimmer powders, so I picked up 4 more of these, mainly because I've seen that Amy R has been doing quite a few videos using these and creating some really beautiful rainbow colours there. So I picked up a couple. This is the Blue Blitz. This is one that she uses, so she uses the blue, the yellow and red. So I've already got a red, and then we've got Sunray Crosette, I think that is. So that with, I think it's the Catherine wheel that I've already got, so I'm going to be definitely trying those out. We have got Lunar Rocket as well, and we have Violet Brocade in there, so that's kind of blues and purples. We've got kind of greys, maybe a little bit of purple in that one, and obviously then we have yellow and blue. So excited to have a go at creating those kind of fun rainbow backgrounds that she's been creating, and these were £2.69 each, which I thought wasn't too bad. I picked up 5 of the crystal drops. I've got quite a few of the crystal drops already, but we have got soft mint, apple green, we've got pale gold, Caribbean Ocean and Bubblegum Blush. So these ones are going to go in with the rest of my collection, because I do use these as my embellishment on most of my cards. And those were £2.75 each. And then I'm pretty sure now I've got the whole collection of these vintage drops. So I already had maybe 4 of them already, but I just picked up the rest of these. I like these ones because they are a matte finish. The crystal ones are a shiny, so either you can have a gloss finish, I think you can get a metallic finish. I think this one's, yep, the metallic. That one's metallic gloss. And that one's gloss as well, whereas these ones do dry with a matte finish, so it gives it a nice kind of different look. So in here we have got Peppermint Candy, we've got Worn Navy, Regency Green, we have Pioneer Green, Bohemian Teal. This one I really do love. This is Brick Yellow, Brick Road, Yellow Brick Road. I really like that one. This one is Purple Basil. We have Bonnie Blue. We have Peachy Keen, Chocolate Chip, Dusty Rose, and the last one is Postbox Red. So I'm going to be doing my little sample sheets that I've got where I've got all my Nuvo drops, so I can see exactly what they look like, so I'll be filling in that. And then the one thing that I didn't show in my last haul video, which I did purchase in my last haul video but didn't end up showing you, but you've seen me build it. Picked up, so I can't really show you it all full view, but I will pop a picture on the screen with this all filled up. So I bought this from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. This is just a clear plastic nail polish holder, which is perfect for all of these drops, because I found that I just had them in a lid. They were led down, which made things a lot easier. You didn't get the air at the end. But having them stood up, it means then I've got it all in rainbow order, so I can just pick out the exact sort of shade that I want, and I can see exactly what I've got. And I've been using a couple of colours that I haven't kind of picked up in a while, so it's great just to be able to see them. So I'm going to pop all of these, integrate them all in, and like I said, I will pop a picture up as well. As I said, I'll pop some links in the description box down below for the 2 hauls that I've done in today's video. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks very much for watching, and happy crafting.